Right now you are bored. Maybe just a little. Maybe you opened this video because nothing else felt quite right. Maybe you scrolled past 10 other things and landed here because your brain was restless, itchy, looking for something it couldn't name. That feeling, that low hum of dissatisfaction, feels like a flaw. It feels like something to fix. But what if boredom is not a bug in your mind? What if it is the oldest survival signal your species has ever produced? What if the thing you hate most about quiet moments is the very reason you are still alive? The answer is far stranger than you think. Your brain is not a thinking machine, not primarily. It is a threat detection engine that learned to think as a side effect. Everything your mind does, every craving, every distraction, every moment of restlessness is downstream from one ancient directive. Do not get comfortable. Do not stop scanning. The moment you settle, something can kill you. For roughly 300,000 years, the humans who survived were not the ones who relaxed. They were the ones who, even in moments of safety, kept moving, kept searching, kept asking, is there something better over that ridge? Is there water I haven't found yet? The ones who sat down and felt truly satisfied, with no urge to explore further, those people left fewer descendants. Evolution did not reward contentment. It rewarded a specific kind of discomfort. It rewarded you. Psychologist John Eastwood at York University spent years studying what boredom actually is at a neurological level. His conclusion surprised a lot of people. Boredom is not the absence of stimulation. It is a state of wanting engagement and being unable to find it. Your brain is not switched off when you are bored. It is running on high, demanding something worthy of its attention. That demand, that refusal to settle, is ancient. It is the same signal that made your ancestors stand up, look toward the horizon, and start walking. Here is where it gets strange. The parts of your brain most active during boredom are not the quiet parts. Neuroscientist Helen Immordino-Yang at the University of Southern California found that when the mind wanders, which is what boredom produces, a network called the default mode network activates. What does it do? It runs simulations. It imagines futures. It replays the past, looking for patterns. It builds the internal narrative that makes you who you are. Boredom is not your brain going offline. It is your brain running its deepest, most sophisticated software. Ancient humans who could daydream, who could sit by a fire and imagine a better hunting strategy, a safer shelter, a shorter path to water. Those humans survived winters that killed the others. The mind wandering that boredom forces on you is not laziness. It is your species' most powerful cognitive tool. You never notice that when you stare into space, your brain is actually solving problems you haven't consciously framed yet. The Aboriginal Australians have a concept that doesn't translate perfectly into English, but comes closest to something like purposeful wandering, the idea that the mind must move even when the body is still. That stillness of the body and stillness of the mind are not the same thing. Cultures that have lived closest to the conditions your ancestors evolved in understood this instinctively. The wandering mind is not a broken mind. It is a working one. The predator doesn't announce itself. The drought doesn't send a warning. Safety required constant, low-level vigilance. And the way evolution encoded vigilance was through discomfort, through an itch that cannot be scratched by doing nothing. That itch is boredom. But here is the modern twist. Your phone was designed by people who understood at a very deep level that boredom is a motivational state, that a restless mind is a searching mind, and a searching mind will reach for whatever is nearby. For 300,000 years, boredom made humans reach for tools, for solutions, for each other. Now it makes you reach for a glowing rectangle engineered to be more immediately rewarding than anything evolution prepared you to resist. When you feel bored and immediately open an app, you are not resolving the signal. You are suppressing it. The restlessness that was supposed to push you towards something meaningful gets hijacked by something that mimics exploration without providing it. You get the dopamine hit of novelty without the outcome evolution was trying to produce. You feel briefly satisfied and then more restless than before. This is why you can spend 2 hours scrolling and feel emptier than when you started. The boredom signal was never asking for content. It was asking for direction. You are descended from people who could not sit still. That is not a character flaw. It is a genetic inheritance from every ancestor who survived, because they kept moving, kept scanning, kept reaching for what was over the next hill. Every time you feel that restless itch, you are feeling the echo of 300,000 years of survival. The signal is ancient. The direction is yours. So the next time you are sitting somewhere quiet and that low hum of restlessness rises in you, do not reach for the nearest distraction. Sit with it for one more minute. Let your mind wander toward whatever it wants to find. Because right now, your brain is doing what it has always done. It is scanning for what comes next. It is searching for the thing that will make tomorrow survivable. Just like it did the last time you opened a video because nothing else felt quite right.